Greetings and welcome to my channel. My name is Monica. This is Chocolate City Homeschool Life. I'm the proud mama of two boys that I have homeschooled from the very beginning, and my oldest, this is actually his final year of homeschooling. So I thought I would do an updated vlog of what our homeschool space looks like. I'm an apartment homeschooler, and it's changed over the years. If you want to see what it's looked like before, I can drop some links in the description box, but let me just give you a tour of what it looks like now, because I actually am going to be changing a few things in a few months. So here goes. Alright, so let me start from the here's my walk-in closet. On this side are coats, and here is where I keep homeschooling curriculum that I may have purchased at a used homeschool sale, or things that I am not ready to use just yet. And some of it is curriculum that I've used with my older son that I can possibly I'm holding on to see if I can use with my younger son. And up top on these shelves here is where I keep our portfolios from previous years. In DC, you only have to keep your previous curriculum. Your portfolio, I believe, is from the previous 2 years. And so that's science stuff, and that's art supplies, and these are our binders and things from portfolios from previous years. This is also where I keep art supplies. It's kind of blocked by this basket full of fabric here, but this is this is also where I keep art supplies. This is an IKEA, I forget what it's called, but I'll link it in the description box. And I keep our posters over here. So that's stuff that I'm not using yet. We still use work boxes. I like work boxes because it allows me to organize their curriculum. I don't like stuff piled everywhere. I'm an organizer, and another hat I wear, and so I like to keep things organized. Here up top is where I keep things that that are a part of our, I call them morning recitations. So this is our brain integration therapy work, and I use the simplified notebook to plan what we're going to do each day. I put it in keep it in this composition notebook here, and put a little checkbox by it so that I know that it's completed. For example, yesterday we didn't get everything done. I think I was overzealous in laying things out because I had 2 pages of work for us. So I'll just put the date, today's date right here, and we'll just pick up. And this is All About Reading. These are all of my youngest son, all of his subjects. So when it's time to do grammar, there's grammar stuff. Time to do writing, it's writing, and I check his stuff as we go along, so I don't have an inbox where they put completed work and then I have to go back and check it. I just think that's double work. Music and art, character, everything is organized according to subject. And because I use a lot of different things, some drawers will have a whole bunch of stuff. Doesn't mean that he's going to do all of that stuff, but it's just all of the resources that I need are there when I need them. And this is our television that I keep covered up because you know, we don't watch a lot of TV, and I just think that a big television in the middle room is ugly. And so here are my older son's work boxes. This stuff up here is for my younger son, but this is my older son's work boxes, which he doesn't use a lot of because he's dual enrolled. So there's a few things that he uses here, like this clef. He's going to work on passing the clef for American government, fix-it grammar, entrepreneurship, vocabulary, history. We still do all of that, study skills, of course. But this is going to disappear when I redo, when I revamp our homeschool space again. That whole work box is going to disappear because he'll be in college. So these are our books back here, and over here in the corner is a piano that sadly is not getting a lot of use, but because it's kind of dark on this side, because my older son is probably going to be studying music in college. He's going to be picking back up music and engineering. It's my prayer. He's going to be picking back up with his piano lessons. He studied classical for close to 10 years, and so jazz is going to be the focus. And they are, yep, I'm a mama of drummers, and what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4 drums in my living room. Yep. I'm not even going to say how I feel about that, but moving on. So my younger son is learning how to read music. He studied piano, and he studies Suzuki violin, West African drumming. But reading music is a skill that I think is important for him to have. So over here in the corner, I have his, what is this thing called? Glockenspiel, I believe. So that's music studies. This eyesore right here, haven't figured out quite what to do with it. Under that is 2 bins full of pictures. My husband was an amateur photographer, and he took thousands of pictures, and so we have them, and I haven't figured out what to do with it, how to minimize. If you have any ideas, please share. Now over here, this is where I do all of my work. This is my desk, and it's right smack in the middle of the living room. Like I said, we are apartment homeschoolers, so I don't have separate rooms for everything. And here is where I keep my homeschool information. I have it separated by folders, and so as they do different things that are worthy of keeping in their portfolio, I stick them in here. Let's see if I can take this down with one hand. What else is in here? Schedules. This is my son's dual enrollment information. So information that I need to get to quickly, I keep there. Moving on. I've always only had a desk for my younger son because I work with my older son at the dining room table. So as you can see here, he has turned this into a gaming setup. That's about to end. Fortnite, sorry. He's going to get a new desk, and it's going to be look a little more academic over here. But I told him that he can still have his gaming set up. I'm going to try to figure out if I can get something that will like hold the PlayStation under the desk, and we'll just sit the monitor on the floor, because I just don't want this to be the focus, because he gets up in the morning and he wants to hit this spot. So this is our windowsill over here. This is where we try to keep, you know, positive affirmations. Picture of Brother Malcolm. And we also keep our stones and rocks on this ledge. And I found these little things when I was cleaning up. He used to love these little spongy things, and when I put them on his desk, he was so happy. So here are in the middle of our dining room. The dining room is really our, let me turn the light on, it's dark. Dining room is really our main homeschool space. And so let me show you how it's separated. So this is the living room. Pan over here. That's our balcony. And so these 2 shelves kind of separate the dining room from the living room. And this is another, I think this is IKEA Expedite. My battery light is flashing. I pray it doesn't cut off on me until I'm done. So this is where I keep all of our supplies. You know, I got this from Target. Fits in here nicely. There's our pens and pencils, SAT vocabulary words, and what's in here? Flashcards and things, and this is extra pens and pencils. I pick up all of this stuff when Staples and Target has their back to school sales, and so I rack up and store for later. This is our math manipulative shelf. My younger son is a right brain learner, so we use lots of manipulatives to make things real for him. Abstract doesn't always make a lot of sense right now, so these are I use a lot of Montessori type manipulatives. And again, back over here to the bookshelves. So our top bookshelves, I think that's language arts, and then there's history, and then this is just reading material. So anything that we're currently using is on the bookshelf that is in the dining room. And I keep a diffuser here because I like to diffuse oils, essential oils by Young Living that support focus and relaxation. I try to set the mood when we're homeschooling. Pictures of my babies. They're getting so big. Okay, anyway. So this is literature, this is math, this is science. I try to keep the shelves organized by subject. This is more science and geography, and then down here is where we keep our binders and things that we are using for various co-ops. So looks like that's it for our my homeschool tour. As I said, I'm going to be changing some things, and I'll do an update once we change it. I just thought I would show you what it's like to homeschool in an apartment and how I use my space. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.